Evening, everyone. Today is Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Suffer day 15. Vlog number 1280. Currently, I'm just editing and uploading the vlog from yesterday, so by the time you're watching this video, yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so let me update you guys on my weight situation. So I'm able to get a little bit more mobility. My neck is super itchy, and that's because like I just wasn't like moving it around a lot. So the muscles are starting to kind of loosen, you know, and everything, and whatever was kind of built up in there is starting to free up. I had told y'all in a previous vlog that my ankles were giving me a little bit of an issue in my Achilles heel. My Achilles heel is always on and off pretty much giving me issues. I don't have any like damage to the tendon or anything like that. Or surgery. I've never had any surgery on that. But I don't know what it is. So anyways, I told my mom, obviously she watches my vlog, and she was like, it's because you don't move around, like you just lay in bed a lot. So I just like kind of lay around a lot, and so I think it's due to that like you know, I'll experience like bone weakness, muscle weakness around the bone, and everything like that. But anyways, so let's see, there's not really a whole lot to update y'all guys with, other than just the points that I'm gonna begin to work on. Okay, so my neck and stuff, as you can see, this is the stuff that I'm going to be working on. My neck is kind of itchy still right now. My spine still is itchy down my neck, and everything. So I'm just going to be working on my obliques for a long time, and then we'll just move on after that. I have mentioned also that I don't want to show y'all guys the side view of it, and that is because I'm not able to work on that portion of my body or that part of my body yet. So when I get to it, you guys will get an update on that. And then I ate a Nature Valley bar with dark chocolate, and I think it's like a peanut bar. And today, and I had to put my hair up. I haven't showered in a couple of days. I had sort of a low-grade fever for the last couple of days, and I was gonna put that whole like aspirin concoction that I mentioned in a couple of days ago on the acne. I just never really got around to it. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I ate today. I actually haven't eaten anything. Oh, I had leftover rice, the rice and the peas that I made yesterday. So that's pretty much all I had to eat today. It wasn't very much, but in the last, I guess, like half day or so, I've eaten like a whole pot of rice, you know? So, and it was still delicious, nice and fresh. But the only thing now is I'm out of ingredients to put into my rice, and so I don't know what to do about that. I have to have something to put into the rice or on the rice. And sometimes I'll put like yellow split lentils on top of the rice, sort of like a Turkish cuisine. I'll put that on top of on top of the rice, you know, but it'll be a separate, it'll be of like, you know, steamed rice, and it'll be on top of the steamed rice, like, but it will be a separate entity, and it'll go on top of the rice. And yeah, that'll do, you know, the vegetable intake, and stuff. In this case, it would be like a considerable amount of protein. The only thing is that I'm actually missing an ingredient. I don't have any green chilies, so that's gonna be an issue because they have to be like really spicy. And I'm actually still too lazy to stand and everything, and like I'll get dizziness and everything. I have a mild headache, you know, in like different parts of my head. Like right now it's here in my temple. Sometimes it'll be on the crowns of my head. Yeah, so I'm not really too sure what to do about that. They say that you can go to the emergency room for a headache sometimes if it's that bad, but I don't know. I feel like I'm young. There's not really a whole lot of things that I have wrong with me. The medication that I take, the Keppra that I take for seizures, it causes me to have headaches as a side effect. So yeah, and plus you're not really supposed to dilute the Keppra with any medication. That was one mistake that I had made previously back when I got sick in October or something like that. And so like I went to see the doctors. I had to take a day off from work just to, you know, like see if there's anything that they can do for me. So, and I needed to get some prescription, so like they'll prescribe me allergy medication, the fluticasone, and so they wrote me a prescription for that, and they also wrote me I don't remember what else, but I remember her writing me like ibuprofen. So I took that, you know, like per the directions. I think it was like 800 milligrams, like twice a day or 3 times a day. And I followed it, you know, but I also like had to take the Keppra, and I didn't realize that it was also ibuprofen that you can't mix with Keppra when taking Keppra. And so that week, following seeing the doctor, I began to get weaker, and I was exhibiting like weakness, shakiness, and dizziness a little bit, but the dizziness didn't really like hit me until I realized, you know, like some side effects like of seizures were surfacing. And so anyway, I don't know, I think I don't remember exactly. I continued to take it, and then like my symptoms got better from taking the ibuprofen, but my condition worsened. Like I started to sweat, I started to get a fever and stuff, and I hadn't had a fever previously. Like I didn't have, I don't really know, you know? So anyway, I wouldn't say, I don't know. I was getting better from food poisoning that I had from like 2013. So that's kind of where I was at. But then what do you call it? So I and like it made all of the sort of like like the surface symptoms better. And so I stopped taking it, and then I think it sort of occurred to me that I wasn't supposed to mix it, or somebody told me that you're not supposed to necessarily, and I just kind of thought in my head, oh, okay, so maybe you're not supposed to do that with ibuprofen. And because I work in a hospital setting, so yeah, so, and then that happened when I actually stopped taking the ibuprofen and stuff. I think I ran out of it, actually. And I just didn't go back to get another refill. And then, so, basically what happened is the Keppra, when I took the ibuprofen, the ibuprofen diluted out the Keppra from my blood, and essentially I had no more Keppra in my body, and therefore without even realizing it, for I think probably a whole week or so, I had no seizure medication in my body. So yeah, luckily I have very, very like acute seizures, I think. I'll only pass out for like a couple of minutes if I do have it. The last time I had it was when I was 17, and other than that, I have like nightmares, yeah, but a seizure is a seizure nonetheless. You should always just take it as an emergency. And like, because one time, like, I had a seizure and I was with my sister. You should all, like, as an epileptic person, I'm generally not alone all the time. So, but in this situation, like, my mom wasn't feeling well either, and I'm feeling a lot better these days. So yeah, and as I kind of learn a little bit more about my condition and everything, and what else was I saying? And so, like, I made the mistake of being around someone that had no idea, was not like really familiar with, the healthcare side. She's my sister, and I went over, I was just hanging out with her. I thought it would be okay, but then I missed a dose or something like that, or that's when I was initially diagnosed with it. I don't remember. This was a long time ago, and I had a seizure around my sister. She had no idea what to do. She put a freaking stainless steel fork in my mouth. I chipped my tooth, right? I think it's actually this one, my left front tooth. I chipped it right there from that situation, and after that I was like, crap, man, it's like I'm not even normal anymore. I'm not even a normal, like, kid anymore. Like, I can't do the stuff that normal kids at that age did. I had so many, like, dreams and stuff. But anyways, that had to be radically and dynamically, like, changed up and minimized. And so then, like, I told my mom, like, I don't think I can do anything anymore. So it's just been me and my mom, ever since that incident occurred. And my mom was like, because I normally don't hang out with my sister and stuff. Like, I don't, she's like 10 years older than me. She's like a lot older than me. And so I knew I had the seizure, so I was like, what am I doing here? But she dragged me along, and I didn't want to be like rude and say like, sorry, can't make it, or say no to her, because she rarely will get into a mindset where she's like, you know, come and hang out with me, or has the opportunity to hang out with me. So I was like, okay, well, I guess. So I went, and I had a seizure, but like, it's fine. Her husband was there, so I mean, I'm alive. It's not like I'll die from him, but I have to be very, 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 very careful about my health and what I put into my body, and stuff. And it was just the whole tooth chipping thing. And then when that seizure happened, which is not anybody's fault but my own, so I'll do the jaw clenching thing, and when I did that, my top jaw came down onto my bottom jaw like this, and I gritted my teeth, and so I have like 2 cracks on the front 2 teeth, on my bottom teeth as well. So a lot of dental issues that came about after that. Also, so I've been really, really careful with my teeth as well. I don't want to have like a piece of a tooth, you know what I mean? Like this just being like 3/4 tooth. And then also, ever since this incident happened, when I, you know, kind of didn't have seizure medication in my body, this has not happened in a long time. Like ever since I was initially prescribed medication, I think when I was like 14, I've never not had any seizure medication in my body. So when that happened back in like October, and everything, and then like my condition sort of worsened and everything, what do you call it? It just kind of gave me like a renewed sense of life and living, and learning, and knowledge, and like, I don't know, I'm just been on you know, on the up and up, I guess you could say, and also on the mend, as you can, if you can say that, and like I've just been like learning, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about myself and the healing process as well. I feel like as an anemic person, or a person that has like low blood in their body, like I think, or is diagnosed with this condition, I think my healing process is also slowed down. And so like with the acne and stuff, but I'm not really too sure. If you gain a lot of weight, it'll also cause you to have a like a slower like ability to heal. So I think that's what's going on with my acne. But anyways, healing is a slow moving process, and with anything and everything on your body. So just have to take it by stride, and just wait for it. There's really nothing else that, you know, you can do about the way that your body heals, but it just depends on what condition you have. So, you know, whatever you have, if it's acne, like it'll, like, you know, it'll heal, but the thing is, it's your skin, so you want it to cosmetically fall into place, you know, like properly. It would all be like cosmetic. So alongside your healing, you'll have acne, and you'll also have to be worried about your looks at the same time. And you know, it is what it is. You have to be 100% patient with your healing process. Just like do what your body tells you. Your body's always right. Whether it's going down the wrong path or the right path, your body is always right. So don't fight it. Your body knows best. And after that, leave it up to the man above. And que sera, sera, as they say. I hate it when they say that because it's like my name. But people do say it to me and I'm like, I guess I'm a little interested. What will be, will be. But it's factual, it's true. You know? Which I always thought the man above was Donald Trump. I feel like Mrs. Doubtfire when he's like jotting down the recipes. So I made Jira rice, which is cumin rice. With basmati rice separate, and I pulled out a second pot to make my lentils to put on top. It's actually delicious. Yay! And a soda. Thanks everyone, I'm going to close the vlog. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the next vlog.